We're, well, Tiffany and Dade, and we are on a road trip. And we thought,
Our camera's not working, so I'm stuck doing this on my iPhone, so I'm sorry we're so close together. My arms are not long enough.
we thought we would do our update together and base it on our road trip. This is our first road trip. What? This is our first road trip since Dade's really gone through his transition. We've been together about 4 years, so we've done lots of road trips, but this is the first one after the transition, and there's definitely been a big difference in how it's gone.
Yeah, so traditionally when we go on vacation or road trips, it's not fun for me. I have a hard time having any fun at all. It's just stressful because I never know how people are going to perceive me. They'll perceive me as male, and then they'll see my driver's license, or they'll hear me talk, and then there's the talking, about me, or the questioning me. So that's not fun. And then on top of that, I never could eat or drink when we were on vacation because I didn't know where the unisex bathrooms were because we were in new places. So I was always very thirsty and very hungry when we were on vacation, and that, made me really grouchy, and by extension made Tiffany really grouchy. And so there was just always the smallest of social interactions that most people take for granted. I had to think about and plan out and prepare for, which just made the whole vacation experience really stressful.
Mm-hmm.
But
kind of the essence of road trip is like adventure, spur of the
Right,
moment,
right.
hey, take this exit, look what that
Right.
is, check it out.
and to relax and explore. But when you've had to piss for 12 hours and counting, and you haven't been able to eat or drink, it's hard to just relax and explore. And on top of that, you don't want to talk because you look like a boy, but you sound like a girl. So, yeah, usually vacation is miserable for me, and it's almost felt like a punishment.
Right.
I just want to stay at home where I can go to the bathroom and pee. So, but this vacation's been different.
It has. It's been very different. Well, I don't know. Maybe you should talk about it. But Dade has.
We need to switch sides before you start. My arm's getting tired.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. That's better.
So Dade's. So his driver's license matches with the credit card, the name, the gender. It all lines up. So it's much easier for him to be involved in the most minuscule of transactions, like purchasing gas. And his voice is lower. Like that whole thing of just he's driving up. We get to the gas station in Oregon. They pump your gas, which is awesome. And before it was like this kind of thing, that I'd have to lean over and talk and have my credit card.
Pull up and they'd be like, "Hey, man," and then
Yeah.
my mouse voice would whip out. And then they're teenage boys, most of them. It was all very funny to them.
Yeah. So, just things you wouldn't think of. Maybe our group here on YouTube, we all think of that, but these minor moments that would cause these big issues, or this planning, like we had to think ahead and plan, and
then it would frustrate Tiffany, so I'd feel like I'd have to internalize it all, so
Right.
she'd have no idea why I was so uptight and upset and not having fun.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I either let her know and she's irritated that she has to deal with it, or I don't let her know and she's irritated that it's there.
Yeah.
So it made vacations hard.
We had fun road trips.
We really did have some fun on our other vacations.
Well, anyway,
Thailand was easy because there's a lot of feminine-looking men there.
So we had, so it was just easy this time. Like, he could be involved in all of those little transactions.
I've been able to eat and drink.
Yeah,
which has been
eat
nice.
and drink.
I haven't been hungry or in pain from
Yeah.
having to pee.
Yeah, anywhere. We don't have to look for unisex bathrooms anymore. And he brought his little attachment.
Big attachment.
And used the urinal for the first time.
I did.
And there was somebody in there. So
Not at first. They strolled in midstream.
Literally.
Literally, yep.
Yeah. But yeah, so that no leakage, so everything went well, and he could,
TMI.
exit the bathroom and come on back out, and it's just been so much easier, I think. It's funny on my end to just, it's just me and my husband. It's like good old Americans. Like, it's just kind of funny, and how much more easily we're accepted as we travel around. There's just like, I mean, not that that's good or bad. It's just an interesting observation, as opposed to two women instead, as we're husband and wife. And
well, it's more than the two women thing. We are either perceived as two women, which in a lot of Oregon isn't super cool, or we're perceived as an adult woman with a young boy holding hands.
With my 12-year-old lover.
Which was also not cool. Exactly.
Really, anywhere.
Yeah, that's not really accepted anywhere.
Yeah. So, anyway, you're getting really close to me.
Well, my arm is tired. Let's switch again. Who knew it's so hard to hold
like
your
you're
arm?
right up.
My arm is
Like
tired.
you're trying to show my bean earrings.
Yeah,
Look at these.
Okay.
My bean
there
earrings.
There we go. They're made out of beans.
Huh? Pretty cool.
Clearly,
all right.
We went to the farmer's market.
Well, I guess that's it.
Yeah, so 7.5 months into transition, and vacation is finally vacation for both of us. So it's nice to have less to think about and more to enjoy.
It has been different because being pregnant, that's definitely a whole nother...
We're not stopping every 10 minutes for me to pee. We're stopping every 10 minutes for her to pee.
Yeah, but in terms of the transition, it's been much easier.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so bye.
Cheerio.